What's up, everybody? Thanks for stopping by my channel, Esteemed Queen and Mentality. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell down below so that way you get to know when I post all of my tea talks. Child, I hope y'all hanging on, because baby, by a thread I am. School has just finally got back in session. I hope everyone's Labor Day was swell. Y'all may be getting a double download again this week, but needless to say, we'll work it out. Hope everybody is swell, well, thriving, surviving, striving, all that good jazz. But needless to say, now that we're not that far off from the fall, ooh, I know some of y'all are so excited for cranberries and pumpkin and apples. And speaking of fruits, okay, go ahead, get your water, get your wine, get whatever it is that you sipping on, get it and bring it close. All right, all of my church announcements is down below, so feel free, by all means. The holidays are here. Go ahead and shop over at Arts at 3634. And all my other affiliate and sponsorships, they're all down below too. Alright, so go ahead, get your water, get your wine, find you a seat, come close. Alright, I want to make sure everybody hears this the first time and they leave me their comments down below. Okay, my new subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. And for the ones that have been here since day one, by all means, kings and queens, we know how we do this. So today's tea talk is something that crossed my mind maybe 3 weeks ago. It's been about 3 weeks since I've been back from vacation, and so you know, just kind of slowly rehashing things and them coming to the surface a little bit for me to bring them to y'all. All right, so you know, anytime, every time we decide that we are going to grow to become better, we outgrow a certain circumstance, place, person, or thing. You know, we all come to those points where we have to look at the difference between reality and potential. Because if we don't accept what's the reality of a situation, a place, or a thing, we only want to stand on the potential. You know, I'm not trying to tell you that you're going to be, you know, manifesting in vain, but let's just say that it is a situation where it is you don't have a lot of control in the change, but you do, and in other regards. Remember a couple, maybe like a year or two ago, I did a video called Presets. This here video that you're in is kind of parallel to those presets, just like changing the channel. Check those videos out. I'll put the link somewhere up in here. Today's tea talk is a bit of an extension of those things, right? If you don't like it, change it. If it's not the beat to your drum, then change the melody, change whatever it is that you know that you can change. So then that way you can find what it is that you're looking for. Everyone's definition of peace and happiness and tranquility and just being healthy, right? Heal thyself. That's another one. It's different because everyone has their own perspective, opinion, and narrative they want to have when it comes to establishing their peace and being able to know what is going with the grain or against the grain, you know. Now we need to talk about certain things. Of course, we're always talking about, we're talking about dimming our light. This segment really is about like dimming our light, but now we need to kind of shift, right? Because yes, we can change certain things. Yes, we can change our environment. Yes, yes, and yes. Those are all things that we can do. All right. Now, knowing that we can do those things, we need to take it a step further and understand selection. All right. I know about natural selection, but bitch, we need to talk about what it is you say, Pikachu, I choose you. That's what we need to discuss, all right? And way back when I was going through my divorce, 10 years ago, right? You know, I didn't really feel up or down about it not working. As a matter of fact, I think it was relationships down the line from there. I probably felt more inclined to like feeling more sorry about things not working out than I did that marriage, because one, it just wasn't the time. But I did learn a couple of different things. And in the midst of me getting my divorce, I had a coworker tell me something. And mind you, I used to work with senior citizens. I used to work with a lot of older people, so they have a lot of wisdom, all right? Where I was 24 working around 50 and 60 and 70 and 80-year-olds, you know, you're not getting that type of logic, those type of gems, any type of place, like, you know, is meant for you to hear. And so I had just moved into my new apartment from where I was when I was married, going through the divorce. And my coworkers all got me housewarming gifts. All right. They all went with me to go and see the place, to put the furniture in the place. And so they saw where I was starting. It was no secret. And so guess what happened? They put in a note. They put it like on a card, And they said, I'll never forget his name, Jack. He was maintenance. And he wrote in the card, he says, if you're tired of always getting rotten apples, you need to learn how to stop picking from the barrel. All right? When you want something that is for you, you know, freshly picked, you chose it. It's meant for you. It's waiting on you. It's patient for you. It's taking its time for you. Don't pick from the barrel. If you're tired of rotten ways and rotten natures and rotten people, places, and toxic things that make you relapse, that make you feel as if like you're like, you know, you're symptomatic to wanting to recover, to be better, we have to understand those are easy pickings. Or better yet, how the real old folks used to say, honey, low-hanging fruit. You tired of low-hanging fruit? I'm tired of you picking them. All right? You need to get your ass a ladder, and you need to pick from the actual tree. Now, a lot of times when we hear low-hanging fruit, when we hear easy pickings, one or two things come to the forefront. You say easy pickings almost like an scapegoat, you know. It's just like, you know what, you easy pickings, honey. You was within reach. You was someone that was just easy just to spin the block on a couple of times. You know, you was easy pickings. You know, you weren't that far from where I was, and I said, you know what, you was decent to hang around. You know what, I started hanging out here because it fed my habit when I needed it the most, and I didn't feel like going far. But shit, honey, at the end of the day, when the shit start smoking like baking soda and not the rock that you was looking for, then you get to a point where you're like, you know what, this shit don't even get me high no more. This is an easy ass picking. It's real easy. It's real easy for you to touch something. I know you see me talking. Y'all already know who that is. That got me about ready to knock him between the washer and dryer. Okay, so when and mind you, easy pickings, they're a tease. You know, it's like a carrot in front of a horse. I don't even know what type of sound that was he just made. Don't keep interrupting me. So, I mean, it's very tantalizing. You know, ooh, you can get it if you want it. Ooh, you gotta catch it. Ooh. Tell a motherfucker bite your damn hand off. Then you be wondering, like, why did you do this to me? You did it to yourself, Blanche. You know? At the same time, there comes a place and point. What if you don't leave me alone? Gosh. Nilo, I'm not playing with you. I don't care about this camera being on. You gonna keep playing with me, and you know what I'm doing, and I'm gonna snatch you up. You walking on rocky road, sir. Don't y'all act like y'all kids ain't bad as hell. Because my child, just because he got 2 extra legs, don't make him no different. He a pain in my ass sometimes too. Alright? The kids, they know when they think they can get away with something. You think because I got this thing on, and or I'm on the phone, I won't turn around and just nicely give you a 1992 ass whooping with Reeboks on. But damn it, you making me bounce back and forth in my brain, and that's not fair. Respect me. I'm not your friend, I'm your mother. So low-hanging fruit, you know, it can be very tempting at times. Because, say for instance, you know, very easy example, you know, if you've always been an independent person, and say for instance, the pandemic came around. All of a sudden, everybody has to be in. You can't be out out at a certain time, you know. So you get to a point in those situations that, you know, you want for the company. You want for some type of excitement. You want for something to intrigue you. And so the next door neighbor may very well be easy pickings. Or someone who you used to talk to could be easy pickings. A lot of kids kind of came about around the pandemic time, because guess what, we're all in the house. We're all in the house with our families, or we're in a house with whoever we're in a relationship with, and things came from it. Okay, it happens. Okay, at the end of the day, if that's not a person that on any other night you would have gave a nightcap to, then 9 times out of 10, somewhere 8 times out of 10, somewhere down the line, when it comes to you realizing the choices that you made and you having to be responsible and accountable for the choices and decisions that come thereafter, you may find that that person was probably low-hanging fruit. Like, look, look, we were in, we couldn't go far, so up the street, round the corner, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is, period. You know, this was a nice place to hang out. Got little sweepstakes machines and shit in here. But you know what? When the law come and they come and shut the shit down, and they say y'all can't run shit like it's a casino, then guess what? You hanging out there at that time, at that moment, in that place, was just low-hanging fruit for you to go and practice your habit. But it wasn't what was necessary for you to change. The only part of that became necessary for you to change was them cutting it off from you having the ability to use it, to go, to have it at your fingertips. Now that it's out of reach and you have to go further now to go and practice your habits, to go and practice your addictions, to go and hang out with those nasty ass people, okay, hygiene and personality wise, for you to have to go all the way around yonder to go get what you used to go get up the street. And God forbid, don't say nothing about having to pay extra for it. Oh my God. Fuck this shit. I ain't paying for the shit no more. This shit was low-hanging fruit. It was around the corner. It was something quick. Okay. So understand, when you start to talk about shit that you feel like is not really worthy of anything to you, we need to distinguish if it is low-hanging fruit, if it is easy pickings. Okay, easy pickings, low-hanging fruit can be people, places, or things. I don't care what anyone got to tell you. If you have a shirt that you have outgrown, meaning that bitch is too fucking small, okay, it is totally okay for you to use it as a dish rag. It's totally okay for you to use it as some type of dust cloth. It's right there. You ain't got to go out, spend no money on no microfiber towel, none of that shit. No Swiffer duster, none of that shit. It's right there. It's easy for you to pick it up and do what you need to do because it's readily available. But when you have to get in the car, you gotta go and you gotta get the actual cleaning products that's recommended for whatever surface it is that you're trying to clean. See, that takes time, that takes patience, that takes strength, that takes motivation, that takes effort. When things take effort, then guess what? That's when you find out in the midst of trying to obtain it, if it's for you. If it's something that someone else can just snatch up, let alone put down and forget about it, you can't cry over spilt milk. You can't. So next time y'all out here and y'all feel as if like someone else has something that you've had, is it low-hanging fruit? Was it an easy picking? Not trying to say that you're basic or anything like that. I'm just simply just trying to say, if it's something that can be community for everybody, it's an easy picking. If it's easier for you to grab and hold on to that and take the easy way rather than you take the scenic route and get your experience and your skill and your season in, whatever the results yield, that it all is based off of how you get started, how you keep up with it, and what you do to maintain and sustain what you got going on. You can't do that with easy pickings because guess what? They rot too fast. They ain't for nobody. They already on their way out. I hate to say it, as bad and high as groceries are, we all damn near close to eating rotten fruit. But at the end of the day, is that something that you really will want to say is on your side? Like, think about it. You dealing with someone that's already showing they got half rotten tendencies. Alright, so if you know they already half rotten, they're not going to get any better. It's only a matter of time. Shit just depletes and just go off the rails. Would you put your time and your effort and your energy into trying to make things work with something that's already on its way out? Or would you prefer something that's like custom and tailor-made for you? Fuck that barrel. Fuck that barrel. Y'all can have that barrel. You, the snakes, the moles, the possums, the rodents, the rats, the squirrels, all of them have, for all y'all can have that shit. All y'all gonna have that shit. But I'd rather go ahead and get my shit picked fresh from the tree. Because see, that way I know if it's any type of way it ain't supposed to be for me, then guess what? I ain't even mad at it. Either way, I ain't mad at it. If you're an easy picking, I know that's my fault because I should have put in the work. And if I know that very well that is a hard picking, I know it has my name on it, I know it's supposed to be for me, and yet someone else just easily comes and swoops in and takes it from me. Let me tell you something. You can go through all the leaps and bounds of not trying to break your ankle, arms, your back, your neck, etc. to get to what I've already, out of all these apples, picked as to be mine. You can go up there and you can go through hell and high water to get it from me after my God and told me it's mine. You can get on through all that without a scratch, a band-aid, a hair out of place. You can have it. It won't meant for me. It won't meant for me. When you trust time and season, there's no reason to be jealous. That's fine. But if you get that shit out of a fucking barrel, and then you already feeling that it's soft, you already smelling that it's starting to go, and yet you got the nerve to sit here and tell me you gonna take that rotten ass apple and make an apple pie with it, I'm not coming to your house. I'm not coming to your house. I'm not eating at your table. Okay? You got all this going on, but that's what you want to settle for. Okay. Well, you're gonna be having cobbler by yourself. Alright? Take that pie and just crumble it up. Bitch, put a scoop of ice cream on top, apple cobbler. I'm not eating that. Just like if you know you don't deserve a half rotten ass anything coming to you because you're a deserving person of something whole because you're whole, what are you not going to do? Fuck with easy pickings. Duh. So, I need y'all to tell me what y'all think. You know, again, people, places, and things. And when we think about our energy and how long we want to enjoy our life, we have to factor in the things that it is hard to let go of. It is healthy for us to go through it in order for us to see on the other side, you know, our instincts, and listening to them and identifying relationships that make sense and getting rid of the ones that don't. When we listen to all of those voices that we have inside of us, we find that, you know, sometimes our life is full with less stuff. It doesn't mean that someone's, you know, not eligible to be our friend or be in our life or be around. It's just simply like, yo, we all have our own journeys. And so if we focus on individually what makes us feel and embrace more of life, and less on, well, how come I don't have what they have, or why is it this is continuing to happen to me this type of way, when we really focus on what we can change and what it is that from our own fingers touching it, we can manifest for better things to happen, man, when I say life is so much better, so much better, so much better. You know, you don't have to have all the relationships in the world to feel like you're in it. You just got to be real to the one that you look at in the mirror. That's all I'm saying. All right. That's all I'm saying. Who gives a shit? All right, y'all. So I hope this tea talk has helped someone along the way. Don't feel bad, you know. And sometimes you don't know that you got a quick, you know, sometimes you don't even know you got an easy pick until a motherfucker shows that first bruise spot, honey. And a lot of times that first bruise spot is their ego or their pride. The moment you say something they don't like, they don't care for, they can't debate, they don't got a quick comeback for it, they don't want to be held accountable, they want to be responsible, they just want to say fuck it, flip the table, raise hell and leave. That's all I'm gonna say. It's like, no. Remember old girl house who had the apple pie with the rotten fruit? Yeah, I ain't eating at her house. That's all I know. That's all I know. For situations like this is why I got trust issues. All right, I don't know what you're putting in there. I don't know how you cooked it. I don't know who was on your countertop. I don't know if you washed your hands or not. I don't know. Okay, easy pickings could go bad from a many a different thing. This is why I say you need to distinguish and talk to your instincts right now. So then that way there is no gray area. Okay, black or white. You got good intentions or you don't. Are you a good person or you're not? Are you a nice person or you not? Okay, we just need to know these things. Okay, fuck yellow lights. I need reds and I need greens. Which one are you? Take a pick. All right. Y'all let me know down below what y'all think. Outside of that, like I said, I hope this is something that will be able to help others. All right. Definitely a life lesson that I say will always move forward with me. All right. So at the end of the day, you are you and you are in this world with other people. So other people are going to be different from you. Just be mindful of the different personalities. So then that way you're just not wasting a lot of your time. If anything, learn from them and move on. That's really the only two options we have these days. Outside of that, I hope you all have a great evening. And be sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell down below. Okay, there's 30% of you all that watch that are not subscribed. And I will greatly appreciate if you do. It's a free way to support the channel, get us in the algorithm. You know, mental health matters, and we need to get these mindset videos out there to people. Okay, we just had a whole situation in Georgia with there being a shooting in a school. Okay, we need to work on mental health a little bit harder than what we do. So when you like it, please give it a thumbs up. When you subscribe, make sure that you repost it. All right, air hugs, love y'all. Nilo. Come on, my battery's about to die. What you in here fussing at me about? Oh, these are my new pants. I don't want to put you on my new pants. Say hi. Hi. Okay, I don't want you on my new pants. All right. We love y'all. We will talk to y'all later, and we'll see you on the next Tea Talk episode. Bye.